Hey blog buddies, it's me Jason again. I just got home from work, and actually work's where I got my inspiration for today's vlog at. Um, you see, what had happened today at work was one of my coworkers was not going to put up with anything today, for lack of better terms. She obviously showed it on her face, and when it came time to her attitude, things blew up from there. So she got in a lot of trouble, and it was this big hoopla. Well, that got me thinking about our feelings. So today's topic is about our feelings. Yay! Yes, children, today we are going to talk about our feelings. Okay, so first off, why do we fake being happy? I mean, we have happiness here in the palm of our hand. Yes, and it's always just right in the palm of our hand. But yet we really can't feel happiness unless we have all these other emotions in our other palm of our hand. Sadness, grief, pain, loss. And so we have to have each of these in order to feel the other one. Because if we completely just don't have one, then let's say we lost sadness, we no longer feel sadness, then, well, happiness is nothing also. We're just numb again. And numbness isn't living. And so, why do we fake it? I mean, everyone's all like, buck up, smile, fake it till you make it. I have two words for you. And you know what they are. Fuck you. Like, okay. So, an example of this would be you're at a funeral and you've been really close to the person who died. You are feeling just so many emotions. I mean, the emotions of you just wanting to rip out your hair, pound on your chest, just wail and grunt, and pound on the casket, and just keep asking why. And everyone else is so solemn and emotionless and taking this time to reflect. Well, you're living when you're feeling those emotions. It's the most living you'll ever be because you're just that close to death. You're feeling all these emotions welled up inside, and they have to escape. You can't suppress them because that's just really unhealthy. Even though you're surrounded by all this malice, you need to let it out and not bottle it up. Which brings me to my second point. Why do we push people to be happy? I mean, suppressing it is not healthy. I'll tell you that from first person point of view. I've suppressed a lot of emotions in my lifetime. It's a good thing I get a shrink for free. That's all I'm saying. We're making them conform to the rest of us. We're making them zombies like us, pretty much. We're choosing not to feel anything, to not live. And 3, we're only hurting the person because we're forcing them to bottle up. So they're going to need to have a shrink afterwards, and that's just even more money. And so, why do we do this? Are we so afraid of emotions in general that if anyone is feeling some other emotion that we don't have, no matter if it's happiness, sadness, insanity. Like, for example, who's got 2 thumbs and is insane? This guy! Right here. Yes. So, are we afraid that if we get too close or we get around someone, that those feelings are just gonna rub up all on us and we're just gonna absorb them through our skin, through our other senses, touch. Why? Which brings me to, I guess, my third point for this video, and that's the greatest feeling of all, I guess the bad feelings, and that's loss. And really, the greatest loss I can think of right now is losing a child. Now, I have a couple friends who have lost a child, and I can't imagine, like me, if I had a child losing one. So much sadness and love and everything just goes into that. I mean, we have words for a child who's lost a parent, or both parents, they're now an orphan, or a husband who lost a wife, or a wife who lost a husband, they're a widow or widower. But what do we call a parent who's lost a child? I guess there isn't a word that can describe all the emotions that go into being that. So, why don't you tell me what you think right here down below. Type me some comments, whether you're good, bad, preferably good, yay, maybe, Well, thank you all for listening, because just someone has to say it, okay? I'm that someone. I love you, you're beautiful, peace out, and I'll see you tomorrow.